Packaging and labeling is yet another key function of marketing. Understand, whenever a consumer buys a product, what does he see first? Yes, before using the product to satisfy its need and want, first impression of the product you get through its packaging and labeling. Right? I'll give you an example. Let's say you buy cold drink in a tin container. Right? What do you see? Oh, so this is how it feels when you use it or when you first see it. So the inside product must be good. Let's say you buy a chips, right? And suddenly what do you see? Oh, that's good. Look at the packaging, how airtight it is, how good it is. Then you look at the product and see the labeling of it. Okay, who has made it and what is the price, what are the contents, all sort of. So understand, packaging and labeling is a first impression of the product. And understand, effective and attractive packaging and labeling helps in selling the product in much better way. They are the key parameters in making the product successful. See, what does we do in packaging? Basically, with packaging, we try to create the outer cover of the product. Well, packaging is the outer surface or outer cover of the product which helps in protecting the product from damages, any sort of destructions or destroying of the product. So there are various things we use as a packaging, starting with bottles, containers, tin, jute bags, plastic bags, bubble bags, wooden boxes, packing foams, and so on and so forth. The basic purpose of packaging is to protect from any sort of damages or destruction or destroying of the product. Another advantage is to look or make the product very attractive. On a similar line, labeling is basically the slip on the surface of the product, which talks about or which gives a necessary information related to the product and also about the producer are basically called as labels. And this process of attaching label is called as labeling. So, in nutshell summary, what do you understand? This packaging and labeling has dual purpose. First, it helps in protection of the product. Second, it can be an effective tool of the marketing for the product. You can see that various attractive packagings are provided for various products, starting with bottles, containers, tin, jute bags, plastic bags, bubble bags, wooden boxes, packing foams, and so on and so forth. So the whole packaging looks very attractive. In fact, in a lot of YouTube videos, you tend to see that a lot of unboxing of the latest products are being done. And people watch, okay, how the first look and feel of the product is. How's the packaging, how's overall cover, how's the labeling, what are the details provided. All sort of things are important. So, in nutshell summary, yes, packaging and labeling is the first impression of the product. Attractive packaging and labeling can be a sincere tool or an effective tool for making the product successful and increasing in the sales. Packaging is the outer cover of the product in order to protect from any kind of damage, destruction or destroying of the material. There are various materials we use for packaging, starting with bottles, containers, tin, jute bags, plastic bags, bubble bags, wooden boxes, packing foams, and so on and so forth. Well, labeling is basically the slip provided on the product. So, the slip which provides all the necessary information related to product and its producer is basically called as label, and the act of attaching the label is basically called as labeling. So packaging and labeling has dual purpose. First purpose is to protect them from damages. Second is it can be an effective tool in order to increase the sales and brand recall of the product.